Hello, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Scorching day, you know.
Why has your table got a ticket on it?
These are now illegal.
What, tables?
Yeah, the cafe next door, and if you look down the end of the road there's Hopkinson's. It's a tea bar, and it's had benches and chairs outside. This one's had it for 20 years, 25 years I think this year. And the council's come along and told them they're illegal, and they must take them off the street, and if they want to put them back, give them £300, and they'll make a decision whether the table can go back to the same place as it was before they left.
So it's just a scam to rob money off people then?
No, it's a scam to prove how ignorant we actually are, because remember, the council dress like police officers, they're making their own rules up, they're then actually putting their own fines out, their own, should we call it, what would you call it, summons, the whole bit, and the legal order to take the money, and then they use a private company as well to come and tell them that you have been supported over the money. This is a way to get money, they do need your name. So everybody else is taking their tables and chairs inside. I've reported myself twice for illegal activities. The first I said, basically, could you get someone to come and see me, because I've been told that the tables and chairs are illegal. Oh yes, they are. Now, this highway isn't being blocked, there's well over 6 foot across there. Historically, tables and chairs have been out here, but it is about getting something they can get a name on, so people are linked to things like council tax from businesses, and they'll send them fines. Right, now I've given my name several times, but when I reported myself, they didn't actually turn that one in. I think it was in Market Square I spotted I can't wait, and another one, 9757. Now I reported to her, she told me she hadn't reported, so my table, luckily, they're leaving me alone on it. But what did cause a stink last week is a lawnmower appeared on Station Street with not just number plates, let me show you. It also appeared like this. Sorry, but it is far too hot to do this. And well, it's got a ticket on it. Now that was issued for something else, I believe, but it ended up on the lawnmower. Within the first half hour there were 40 photographs taken of it. People didn't believe it, people were coming down to see it, including John Collins as well, who was having a laugh with it, but again he can't stop to talk to me. Okay, sir, this is my lawnmower. They then sent a traffic warden, I won't give his name, I'll give his number, 522, to remove the ticket from this lawnmower.
Oh, we know
because
522.
no, they were going down the road and telling we're idiots for issuing to a lawnmower. Right, well, it's got a number plate on, this is it. Your car's got a number plate, that's why they can take your car. So that got a ticket, he was told to take it off, wouldn't put it back, I put it back on. 583 then was told, he's a bit brave, to come down, took it off, screw it up. Don't worry, we'll put another one on. But apparently it got a lot of people interested in why a lawnmower had got a parking ticket, and they were shouting at the ones dressed like police officers. It's not my fault, is it? They thought they were traffic wardens. I can't tell the difference now. So yeah, that went well, and it's back out here for a short period only. But of course, my table and chairs, that's got a fine as well if you have a look. Completely illegal. Terrible. As I say, tables and chairs have been out here for 20 years, but the council, because you've given permission for them to police your bit in front of your shop, they then said, okay, we'll do that, and now we're going to charge you for your pub shop, because you said we can look after it. So you can actually say no, even with your rate system, I'm going to teach you that. But illegal tables, illegal chairs, it's not the only things I'm meant to be here picking up.
Illegal lawnmowers?
Illegal lawnmowers. But you see, while we're dealing with this and not knowing how it works with the name, well, the rest of the system is being fuddled. We've seen what happens with courts and things, but one big thing is going to happen, very important, on the 23rd. A friend of mine by the name of Tom, he lives at number 3, NG4, 1DN. It's not far from the city centre. Now, he's got these people coming around to evict him from his house because they cheated. They gave him a bottle of champagne and some flowers, actually, when they stole his house. And they won't have the right paperwork, they never do. But Cuddly Caress, as he's known on other videos, was apparently due to come, but I don't think they'll be sending him. And to check whether the paperwork is correct, this is for the police. If the police are there, you better be in uniform with your hats on, acting as constables, because we're watching the police officers fold their arms, take their uniforms off, part of them, and then join in on civil activities for private companies, saying they're protecting them. Well, you better be there to protect any illegal activities, because if anybody lies or pretends they have a warrant, remember, I don't know if you've seen a guy called Gaz, had a clamp on the wheel of his car in the street because the bailiffs had automatic number plate recognition cameras. No, they didn't. and there was a police officer there? No, there wasn't. He wasn't a police officer. He wasn't dressed correctly, so he couldn't be caught being out of office. He should have arrested that man for immobilising the vehicle on a public highway. That's why he helped to get the clamp off to get away, because watch what the police do. We need to keep the police straight and honest on this, and now we need them to sort out the fraud, and we want to act as police officers. Oh no, sorry, constables. And this is your chance to show you're doing the correct thing. So NG4 1DN number 3, that's 9 AM in the morning. The bailiffs might turn up earlier, but I think if you do, you better be warned, because we're waiting for that. That will give us more publicity than ever. Play the game, you come in, come at 9 o'clock, have all the right paperwork, there won't be any trouble at all. Walk away, take the house, anything you like. But if you haven't got the right paperwork, then obviously it's fraud. Right, the tables and chairs, this is for Wendy Beard, next door. She's not allowed to have her tables and chairs out. She started putting them back. The council want to deal with that, they're my tables and chairs. She will give you my name, and then you can write to me. I want you to pay my other bills first, or answer the question I keep asking, which I'll do on camera again at the end. Right, Cheryl and Richard's wedding. This is on the 26th. This is due with not being able to go to the square. Well, I proved that that's been stolen and they're being very naughty with the paperwork, but if you're too stupid to actually react to this at all, this goes out to all the scooter guys. Pay attention, and then before the wedding at 2:30, I'm going for a little drink at Hooters. Yeah, come and join me. It's just before Richard gets hitched. We want to give him a good send-off. And I'll show you how to obey the rules and still not get into trouble, but show that you don't approve, otherwise you'll keep the square. Right, the other person, which is very important here, well, two people particularly, don't seem linked at the moment, Pie and Mash Films. They're going on about a lot of paedophilia within the government. These documents are missing, the names that keep coming up. Watch, because everything is about control. They're not letting people be bosses unless they're dark enough to be controlled. I'll have to lose that one. Sorry, young man. Right, Pie and Mash Films, you don't think these are linked yet? Tony Farrell. Now this is because we've got lots of illusion with MH17, and there just happened to be another exercise on that day using...
By NATO?
Yeah, NATO using very high-end equipment.
AWAC.
Yeah, AWAC, so you can't really do anything without being spotted. Now that came up. Tony Farrell was dealing with 7/7 bombings, and he was working for the police. When he brought his evidence to the police, it all went very pear-shaped, because he pointed out that it was actually an act with actors. We're finding the same thing with MH17 at the moment. Right.
Doctor, here comes the street cleaner. Sorry everybody if there's too much background
We'll have to pause
noise.
it for a second.
Really spontaneously.
I think I'll have a cigarette.
Okay, you enjoy yourself. Well
Well
enjoy.
then.